like it cause she bad, hold up, wait. I just like it cause she bad, hold up, wait. And she got her own bag, hold up, wait. She do whatever for the cash, yeah. I just like it cause she bad, hold up, wait. I just like it cause she bad, hold up, wait. And she got her own bag, hold up, wait. She do whatever for the cash.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Kiana J here, and I am back with another video. And yes, my voice is still gone. You can tell by the title, this is more for my ladies, and basically me giving you my personal hygiene tips to help you guys out, and also giving you some secrets on how to prevent BV, yeast infections, and things like that. And I also might have found the holy grail to prevent these things from happening. I just want to show you guys this product I came across and share it with you guys and tell you guys how it works. This was sent to me from NutraBlast, as you can see right there. Okay, the airplanes, helicopters, whatever you said. So like I was saying, in this package comes a lot of stuff to help your pH balance stay balanced, help your pH level stay balanced, and also prevent yeast infections and vaginal odors, BV, all those natural things that women deal with. I'm just gonna show you guys these products and explain to you how they work in case you're a young woman out there or a girl that is experiencing these problems and you don't know why. You could go ahead and purchase you some of these products. I'm not a doctor, so you guys don't get at me in this video. I'm not a doctor. I'm just sharing my personal hygiene tips with you guys and sharing some products to help you guys' veggies stay clean and balanced. NutraBlast has these applicators here, and they also have these small veggie pills. I'm going to say veggie for the sake of this video. These veggie pills, and these veggie pills are boric acid. These are boric acid, and boric acid is a really good acid that supports your pH balance, keeps it, I can't talk. Boric acid is an acid that keeps your pH balance, why do I keep saying pH balance? Oh my gosh. Keeps your pH levels very balanced and keeps your vag very healthy. These are basically like vegetable capsules in here that you insert into your vagina. So before we get into like how these work, I just want to tell you guys like how you use it if you are interested in purchasing these products. So you will take your applicator. This comes with, I wonder how many does this come with? It comes with 15. It says it right there. It comes with 15. You'll insert your boric acid capsule inside of here, and then you'll insert it into your vagina. So this is how it looks here. Boom, 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 boom. And you just insert it here and push it up your vagina. I keep almost dropping my products here. Okay, so 3 good things with these capsules is it support a vaginal pH balance, as I mentioned before. I mentioned plenty of times. And supports your vaginal health, keeping your vagina very healthy and balanced. This also prevents yeast infections and BV. Now, you can not only use this and be doing other things wrong and think that you might not be at risk for a yeast infection, because other things play a part in that, but this will definitely play the biggest part. This right here is the holy grail, and it will definitely prevent a yeast infection and BV if you use these capsules. Now, NutraBlast also provides you with these test strips. It's called Feminine pH Test Strips. And this strip basically tests out your pH balance, and you get your results within seconds. And it's very high quality and easy to use. And if you don't know where you want your pH balance to be, you want your pH balance to be a 3.0 through a 3.5. Anything I believe above or below is not balanced and it's off, and you'll most likely are at risk of a yeast infection and BV. So I feel like these feminine I feel like these feminine strips are very, very useful, and it keeps you on track with your pH balance. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. So this is what it looks like. So the yellow is a 3.0 and the green is a 5.5. And me personally, I know damn well us women don't want our pH balance reaching that 5.5 right there. When you open up these test strips, Inside, it shows you what is normal and what is not normal. So, as a normal side and the abnormal side. The yellow to like green is normal, but if you're reaching like that green, let me see right here, even though it's in a normal, I'll still say that's not normal. I would want to keep my pH balance here in the yellows. And if it's dark green, 5.0 to 5.5, it is definitely not normal and you most likely have a yeast infection. So these strips are really good to have on hand. I know the doctors have these. Now, since this is a personal video, I remember I went to the doctor once to see if I had a yeast infection, and my doctor used one of these, and when I tell you she got her results so fast, it was so fast. So instead of going to the doctor to get these, you actually have these on hand, and like, you can't beat that, for real. You'll have you're your own doctor. You're testing your own vaggie, making sure your vaggie is nice and clean. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that? So go ahead, you can click that link down below in my description box and purchase you some of these items. Once again, this is the boric acid pills. These are all natural as well. So you can go ahead and click that link down below in my description box and purchase you some of these products. If you're like me and you like to make sure everything is nice, clean, and healthy, you definitely want to go ahead and get these boric acid pills. And by the way, if I didn't mention, these pills are all natural, 100% natural. None of that fake stuff that you get from the drugstore that's most likely going to give you a yeast infection anyway, even though you're trying to check for one. Yeah, none of that. And none of that soapy stuff that you got, just none of that, all right? None of that. And you also will get your feminine pH balance test strips. And I feel like out of all these products, these are probably my favorite, because I could use these on my vaggie and see if I actually need to, you know, take care of some stuff down there, or just keep using my boric acid pills. Yeah. NutraBlast also sent me a little card. It says, "We love you," and I'm pretty sure all of us, like as ladies, we love you guys too, because you guys are looking out for us. You guys are, and our little veggies. We love you guys too. Now that we are done talking about those products, make sure you guys go ahead and click the link down below in the description box once again and purchase some of those. Now we can just jump into my personal feminine hygiene tips that I use. Once again, I am not a doctor, so I'm not going to get all doctory in this video. I'm basically going to be sharing with you guys my personal feminine hygiene tips that I use to stay away from yeast infections and just to keep my vaggie nice, clean, and fresh down there. It's a little personal. I'm not perfect. I have suffered from yeast infections before, especially when I was in high school. I didn't know what the problem was, but I figured it out now that I'm older. I'm gonna throw that over there. Okay. Yeah, I'm so clumsy. So now that I'm older, of course, I know how my body works, how my vaggie works and things like that, and what I do and what I can do to prevent yeast infections and BV and things like that. So BV I'm not familiar with and I haven't had, but yeast infections I am familiar with, and I had a few times when I was younger, and I knew what I was doing wrong, and now I know what to do right. Now I want to share my personal tips with you guys in case, you know, so some young girls out there struggling and you don't know what may be the problem or things like that. Me, this is kind of personal, but I have a really, really sensitive vagina, and it's like whatever I do wrong to it, it will react. So I have one of those kind of vaginas that's just like really sensitive. So back in high school, one thing that I know that was like not working out with my body is I was drinking a lot of sugary drinks. And also my mom was changing like the detergent and stuff like that a lot. And also using different soaps, or even if your sex partner uses a different soap than you, that can also cause yeast infection. This is just me, my personal life. So that's something that I noticed in high school. So I had an ex-boyfriend that was using a different soap than me, and I was using Dove, and I would, you know, shit happens. I would get a yeast infection because of the mixtures. With me, I'm very sensitive. The mixtures just wasn't working out. Also, using soap directly on your vagina can also irritate your vagina and also make your pH balance level go sky high. You don't want that. So I know a lot of people say, don't use soap on your vagina, this and that, we gotta use soap, like just water, just, no. And if you don't agree with me, I'm sorry, but this is just me. Once again, I'm not a doctor. This is just my personal opinion. I like to use soap down there. I don't use soap directly on there, meaning I don't put the bar soap on my towel and just scrub down there. I don't do that. What I do is, I'll lather the soap in my towel, rinse off the towel just a little bit so it's not so much soap on there, and then, bathe down there, do whatever I have to do. And that prevents yeast infections for me. If I use soap directly on my vagina, when I tell you my vagina will go crazy, like it irritates it so bad. So if you're sensitive and you're wondering like, okay, how come every time I shower, my vagina is like acting crazy, it's probably because you're putting soap directly on your vagina. Also, I know you guys know about, what is that stuff called? Summer's Eve. Summer's Eve, a lot of people say it's not good. If you use it, your vajayjay stinks and this, that, whatever. Me personally, I like to use Summer's Eve. I use it once a week. I don't use it a lot. You don't want to use it a lot because once again, it'll mess up your pH balance and just make it go sky high. You don't want that. Me personally, I use Summer's Eve once a week or once every 2 weeks, and to me it keeps my pH balance, my pH levels balanced. It keeps me cool down there, and I love Summer's Eve. Just because a girl uses it does not mean she stinks, because I don't. You go get my man right now and ask him. Okay, doesn't mean she stinks. We all have a natural smell. You cannot make your vagina taste like pineapples. Let's start off there. Just because you eat pineapples does not mean if you receive oral sex from a guy, you're gonna taste like pineapples. That is the most stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, it's not true. Young girls, like ladies, if you're young out there, it's not true. Stop eating a bunch of pineapples thinking you're gonna taste like pineapples. Stop eating a bunch of strawberries thinking you're gonna taste like strawberries, because it's not true. Also, you cannot make your vagina smell like flowers. If you're using stuff to try to make your vagina smell like flowers, you're most likely gonna catch BV or a yeast infection, and it's gonna be sad because you're putting all these soaps and body washes down there. Our vaginas don't like that. For one, our vaginas are natural. It naturally cleans itself. You know what I'm saying? So we all have a natural smell down there. Not a stinky smell, not anything. We all have a natural smell or no smell at all. So yeah, I just want to share that with you guys, that you cannot make your vajayjay smell like flowers or taste like freaking kiwi and strawberries and things like that. Stop it. Stop. You're asking for a yeast infection. Another thing is tight underwear or tight jeans or anything like that, or even wearing underwear to bed can also irritate your vagina and just cause yeast infections or BV, whatever case may be. Me, I stay wearing cotton underwear. Cotton underwear allows your vajayjay to breathe and doesn't keep the sweat soaked up in there versus nylon or that like spandex type of underwear. Stay away from that. Also stay away from tight fitting jeans or leggings, because you're keeping all that moisture and sweat inside. You're not allowing your vagina to breathe, and that could also mess up your pH levels. Also, a big tip is not wearing underwear to sleep if you're not on your period, of course. But yeah, if you're not on your period, you don't want to wear underwear while you're sleeping. I use nighttime to allow my vajayjay to breathe and just air out, okay? So I'm not letting any sweat or anything from earlier that day, whatever the case may be, stay in my vagina closed in all night. That's not good. It's not good. And I barely wear jeans, and if I do, they're not super tight, not the kind of like suck you in or anything like that. Those are pretty much my personal hygiene tips when it comes to my vajayjay area. Just say this really fast. I use the same kind of soap when I wash my clothes. I use Gain if I switch. It's not pretty. I don't like to switch, because you wash your underwear in certain soaps, and that cheap soap and stuff like that doesn't work well with me. Also, I don't use soap directly on my vagina. I use hot water and just a little bit of soap on my towel, and I may use Summer's Eve once or twice, or once a week or once every 2 weeks and things like that. Also, my sex partner, my boyfriend, I make sure that he uses the same soap as me and the same detergent as me. That way my vagina doesn't get irritated. Also stay away from like tight fitting underwear. I stay away from like the spandex underwear or whatever other underwear that's not cotton. I stay away from. I only wear cotton underwear, and I make sure it is fitting me and it's not so tight fitting and keeping my vagina all sucked in and not being able to breathe. Another tip that I have, oh yeah, I also don't wear tight fitting jeans. Do not do that. And I don't wear underwear to bed, and I have a nice vagina, okay? Okay, and I was able to stay away from yeast infections for a very, very long time. In high school, I had about a few, and it was so irritating. I was young, I really didn't know my body, and I'm just keeping it one with you guys. I'm not perfect, all right? I'm just telling you guys my tips on what helps me now that I'm older, I'm a grown woman, and my JJ it's nice and it's lovely, okay? We can ask my man. Yes, yes, and I'm happy when it comes down to that area. So, yeah, I hope you guys were able to take a lot from this video, especially my young girls out there. Women, you know, we're older, we know our bodies by now, and we all use different things. You know, all of our bodies are different. My tips may not work for another woman that's watching this video, or, you know, things like that. Or my tips may work for another woman that's watching this video, and may be suffering from yeast infections, BV, vaginal odor, and things like that. Once again, shout out to NutraBlast for giving me these products. Once again, you can click the link down below in my description box and purchase you some of these products. And yeah, follow me on Instagram at itspoppy4_. Add me on Snapchat, itspoppy1, and follow your girl on Twitter at itspoppyk, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
Hold up, I just like it cause she bad. Hold up, wait, I just like it cause she